All right, we've got a multiple choice question here with subtracting our polynomials. We're going to go through the same step of taking that -1 and kind of distributing it all the way across. So on the left-hand side, it doesn't change. We have 3x to the third plus 2x squared minus x to the power of 4. And as we distribute that -1, -1x squared minus 5x to the third, and -2 and -1 make a positive 2x to the fourth. So looking at what we can combine, we have 3x to the third and -5x to the third minus 5x to the third. And then we have plus 2x squared minus x squared. And then our last one is minus x to the fourth plus 2x to the fourth. That was a really big 4. I'm going to make it a little smaller. There we go. We're going to combine those like terms. 3x minus 5x to the third is going to give us a -2x to the third. We have 2x squared minus x squared is just going to give us an x squared. And then -x to the power of 4 plus a positive 2x to the power of 4 is just going to leave us with a plus 1x to the power of 4. Oops, not 2, 4. And so, again, since this is multiple choice, as you go through this, you can realize what is going to be your correct answer by process of elimination. I see that -2x to the third. B is obviously going to be our answer, but we can rewrite this in standard form with x to the 4 first, minus 2x to the third, and then plus that x squared. So we're going to take this word problem, and we're going to highlight key information and try to decipher how we're supposed to set up our equation. So it says the profit a business makes is found by subtracting, so we know we're going to be subtracting, the cost to produce an item, which is C, from the amount earned in sales. So the cost to produce is 100x squared plus 50x minus 300. And then the sales is 150x squared plus 450x plus 20. Sorry, my dogs are barking a little bit in the background. And so I just really want to drive home what the first sentence is saying. It's saying the profit is found from subtracting the cost from the amount of sales. So sales are going to be first. Sales should be your bigger number when you're thinking about providing a item for sale. Your sales should be higher than how much it costs to make them. So sales minus the cost is what we're going to be doing. So we're going to take that equation for sales. Hazel, shh. It's okay. We're going to take the equation for sales and we are going to subtract the equation for cost. Now we're going to start off by using parentheses to make sure our equations stay all together, all of the x's and all of that information. So we're going to take the sales, parentheses, 150x squared plus 450x plus 200, close parentheses, minus, open parentheses, 100x squared plus 500x minus 300, close parentheses. So we are going to, again, subtract, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did previously. I'm going to put that -1 there to distribute all the way through that right-hand portion of my equation. So that way when I rewrite this, I have 150x squared plus 450x plus 200. And then that -1 times 100 gives me minus 100x squared. And -1 times 500 minus 500 x, and then that -1 times that -300 turns into a positive 300. So if we go through and combine our like terms, we have 150x squared and minus 100x squared. So 150x squared minus 100x squared. So we know that's going to turn into 50x squared. So we can already look at our multiple choice answers and we can eliminate some choices. C is definitely not happening. And B should not be happening. I shouldn't have a negative in front, but we I'm going to hold off on crossing that out until I get to the other pieces of this problem, just in case we did a sign wrong. So I have the second one is 450x and negative 500x. So 450 minus 500 is going to give me negative 50x. So that definitely eliminates D as an answer choice. And then lastly, we are going to look at 200 and 300. 200 plus 300 gives us 500. So if we look at our answer choices, our obvious answer is A.